Hey guys, we're gonna do a reading. So I gotta say, not my favorite connecting to this energy, because whoever you are, I don't know if there is a need for you to go sober or you just broke your sobriety. But the reason that your stomach hurts is because of the substance that you need to put down. Okay. The other thing that they kind of want me to bring up, and I say this with so much love and so much support, but your problem is not whatever substance that you are addicted to, and you can literally get addicted to anything: overeating, or drinking, hard drugs, relationships, addictive relationships, overworking yourself. Okay, your problem is addiction. It is not the certain substance. Okay. And I will say that whoever I'm speaking to, I really feel like this could be one of the problems, but the other major one is drinking. And while that may have not been the reason that you decided to get sober, it could have been very much something else. Drinking lowers your inhibitions, okay? And it makes you more susceptible to saying yes to things or making choices that you wouldn't normally make if you were sober, which is why they say that it can be like a gateway to the other things, especially if you already have a problem with the other things. Okay. So there's just kind of a warning that even if that wasn't your problem, it can lead back to that problem or to another. Okay. Because I will say, anytime I was drinking, that was the time that I said yes to a lot of things that I shouldn't have. So that is where I'm going to leave that. I don't know what we're going to be talking about, but I do know the song that we're going to be playing is Skate Pages. Somebody may feel like you're on two different pages and they want you to get on the same page. The part that I kept hearing, though, was, "Hey, pretty girl, why's it been so long since you came around? Hey, pretty girl, I know it's been a while." So I don't know, but that's the part that I kept hearing. The other super important song that this collective needs to listen to is Superpowers by Mooney Long. You may very much be in this longing energy, even if you don't know who your person is, like the physical body of this. You know that there is somebody meant for you, and you're wondering why you're able to manifest everything but love, essentially. So there may be something about that. That song is super important. I thought that's the song that we were going to be using, but they said no. The other thing is I did have a dream about being presented with an engagement ring and this person being like, "Take off your other rings." So they were super excited to be replacing the old with the new. I don't know. I went to go see Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 1 with an orchestra playing music as the background last night, and it was amazing. But one of the parts that really stuck out in that, first of all, Hermione Granger, I just want to say, like, ultimate sacrifice, making herself an orphan. I did not realize how much that was going to, like, hit me, but for some reason I kind of forget about it until I rewatch or reread the books. But the really important part that stuck out to me was when Ron ends up coming back because he feels Hermione calling his name and he's looking for them, essentially. And he talks about the white orb going into his heart. And I don't mean to laugh, but I'm thinking about the part where he's like, just keep talking about that little ball of light touching your heart. But it's when she sees him and she's just so mad. And she's like, he says, "Hey." And she goes, "You've been gone for weeks and all you say is, 'Hey.'" So I don't know if this person's just going to say, "Hey, hello, hi, how are ya?" or something. Anyway, so somebody could have been gone for a while and now they're coming back. I don't know. There's just something like in that Pages song, he says, "Hey, pretty girl, why has it been so long since you came around?" So I do feel like this is kind of like a past person coming back around, or somebody that you have been waiting on, somebody that you knew was your person. I don't know. Something about that feels relevant, though. Dragons could also be relevant. Look how cute. It looks like Toothless. Anyway, so How to Train Your Dragon movies could be very important as well. Apparently, again, we are using Nightmare Before Christmas deck. So again, I feel like there's something from like Halloween to Christmas that's been developing. Or this could be kind of along the storyline of somebody going into a world that they didn't belong to kind of realize where they belong, essentially. Okay, so I'm going to play the song, pull some cards, we'll see what's going on. I was just, had just started doing this card pulling, and I look over so confused. I'm like, what? Did I grab this, and I flip it over, and I'm like, okay, not the same deck. But it's because one of the freaking cards is on top of it. The Three of Swords. Okay. So there's something that, so I feel like the Three of Swords not only is important to somebody experiencing some sort of letdown, some sort of heartbreak or regret or whatever, but I feel like somebody masked themselves to be something to whoever I'm speaking to, okay? Somebody that was just, kind of unstable. When that happened, the Emperor fell on the floor. So I feel like we could be talking about a masculine energy experiencing this. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to play the song. Also, there could be something about 2 years ago around this time that's important. Let's get on the same page. Can be safe, it's like a battleground. These days I've been thinking. It's all fucked up, feeling your name. Now you gonna leave me on red, don't text back. It was you and me together, never. Let's talk, 'cause you fucked it up the last time. I think shit one last try, you know. The Emperor just fell again, by the way, guys. Lately I've been thinking like we don't want the same thing. These days I've been okay. So we're just going to jump right into this. So I know it's been a while. Somebody is definitely struggling with the release of codependent, addictive, whatever. Whether it be substance, whatever that represents. Whatever this is tied to their past in some sort of way. And they are receiving karma for this. And then we literally have the Empress underneath that, okay? So I feel like kind of the karma that's happening is not being allowed to be with whoever that feminine energy is. Interesting. It's from Coyote Ugly. So we are going to be speaking about a masculine energy. Whoever this is, I feel like is this King of Pentacles, but this could also be representing healing some sort of father wound that this collective has, okay? Maybe when it comes to drinking or substances, whatever that represents. The other thing is you could be in the midst of a release of an inappropriate toxic relationship. Like what I said, you can get addicted to anything, including addictive relationships, okay? So whatever is currently happening here, one of the first cards out was actually the Page of Cups, okay? So I feel like there is some sort of message, some sort of emotional message coming forward. But I really feel like what's bringing this forward is whatever this Seven of Cups in reverse and Devil represents, okay? Whatever addictive pattern this person is experiencing that's making them realize why they constantly end up in this energy where they feel abandoned, left out in the cold, like they're not doing well, they're not stable, okay? Even though they're supposed to be in this position as the King of Pentacles. Go ahead and go to the next part.